Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, and this is my awesome haul from the 2016 edition of Montreal Comic Con. And to those of you watching, I know you may have noticed that there was no fancy intro or whatnot to this video. Don't worry, I'm going to be taking all the pictures from the con and mashing them all together in a separate slideshow video. So that'll be coming probably either today or tomorrow. Who knows? So don't worry. Anyway, what do you say we get to this awesome stuff from the con, huh? Alright, so the first thing I got here is my very first con exclusive. This is from Zenscope, and this is just awesome. And I will admit, after picking this up, I am kind of like hooked now on trying to find some other Zenscope con exclusives. And I looked on eBay, and there are a ton of them. So Frankie's a happy boy. And I know, saying that I'm hooked on trying to get more of these Zenscope covers may make me sound like I'm a real horn dog or whatever, but I can't help it. They're awesome. Alright, so basically, this first batch of books I'm going to show you are basically all signatures, because the way I like to schedule or structure out my con going is Saturday, the crazy nutso day, is reserved strictly for um, signatures or sketches, if I can afford a sketch, and pictures with the artists and whatnot. And then on the Sunday is strictly hunting for comics. So yeah, so I'm going to show you my signatures that I got here. So first, I got my Secret Origins number 39 signed by Tom Grummett. And this was really neat because when I asked him to sign this, he looked at the book and he was like, wow, that's going back. And he was explaining to me how much fun he had working on the Animal Man story in here, and talking about how fun it was to work with Grant Morrison and everything. So yeah, it was really neat. And I was gonna ask him to do a commission sketch for me. I wanted to get a full body commission sketch of King Shark, and just because his commission prices were like amazing, but I didn't get a chance to, so that's why the next time I see him at a con or something, he's going to be like the first person that I hit up. Next, I got my Dark Side War Batman one shot signed by Francis Manupal. Very cool guy. I met him last year and he did a quick little Superman sketch for me. Really cool to talk to. Next, I got my Life with Archie, issue number 37, signed by Fernando Ruiz. So that was pretty neat. For those of you who are curious, this is the 1 year after story of Archie's death and everything. So, if you're curious. Next, I got Uncanny X-Men, issue number 2, signed by Mr. Greg Land. Very cool guy. I was really happy to meet him. And I gotta say, man, this guy is buff. I mean, he is jacked. I was like, wow. And yeah, really cool guy to talk to. I asked about his commission prices. Yeah, he charges a pretty penny, man. But I mean, I don't blame him, because I mean, he's an awesome artist. I mean, look at the way he drew Mystique here. I mean, she looks so cool. So yeah, when he says that he's charging $200 for a full body sketch, I don't blame him. So I mean, myself personally, I would never pay $200 for a sketch, but I mean, with how good his art is, yeah, I don't blame him. Next, this I was really happy to get signed. This is the Invincible Iron Man issue 126, signed by Mr. Bob Layton. Very cool guy. Um, wasn't so much of a prick this year compared to the first time I met him like 3 years ago. So that was good. I even got a picture with him and everything. Really cool. This I was happy to get signed. This is my DC Comics Bombshells issue number 1, and I got it signed by Marguerite Sauvage. Very nice lady too. So cool and calm to talk with. This was pretty neat to get signed. This is Swamp Thing issue number 1 from the New 52, signed by Homeboy, Mr. Yannick Paquette. Very cool guy. And it was funny because when he signed it at the con, he remembered me from a couple months ago when he did a little in-store signing here, and yeah, it was pretty neat. And then lastly, I got this all-new classic Captain Canuck number 1, signed by Mr. Mike Ruth. And funny thing about Mike Ruth, if any of you out there know fellow YouTuber Mr. Four-Way Flashers, it's a close buddy of his. So that's pretty neat. And yes, I was talking to Mr. Ruth about you Four Ways, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, man." So yeah, really neat. So that's all the stuff that I got on Saturday. Actually, no, that's not everything that I got on Saturday. I also partook in my very first photo op, and some of you who are friends with me on Facebook may have seen this picture already because I was tagged in it from my buddy who let me jump in with him. But to those of you who haven't seen it, I'll show it again anyway. I was lucky enough to jump in with my buddy Ethan and his sister in a photo op with Eric Bischoff and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Very cool. And I got to admit, the way these pictures come out, any con after this year, or meaning this past weekend, I may be interested in doing more photo ops because this picture came out awesome. So yeah, was very happy with that. Now I could say that's everything that I got on Saturday. Let's move on to Sunday. So first, I picked up a Flash blank cover just to have for for the future. I figured, it's cool to have a couple of these on hand. Then I picked up a couple Detective Comics. So I got issue 544, 550, and 537. It's a cool cover, by the way. Then I got this Marvel Comics Spider-Man and the Black Cat #1, just because this is an awesome Terry Dodson and Rachel Dodson too, I think, cover. So she looks awesome on this cover. So figure, why not get me some Black Cat goodness. This was pretty cool to find. This is a pretty neat cover. This is Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 100. So, issue 100s are always cool to have. Then I got Iron Man, issue 131. And no, I did not pay $20 for it. This was the asking price, but the lady let me have it for $5 because that's all I had left on me. And she was just like, "Yeah, okay, give me the 5 and don't tell anyone." I was like, awesome. So, yeah, this was pretty cool. So, Iron Man 131, Iron Man 132, and Iron Man 133. I've always wanted to read this story, so was happy to get all 3 issues of it. Then I got me The Incredible Hulk, issue 135. awesome Herb Tramp cover. I've always loved this cover with the the years in rock just coming down on the Hulk. Very cool. And now my two awesome finds of the weekend. So this right here, I've been wanting this for a while. It's a bit banged up, but for $10, I'll take this any day. This is Giant Size Spider-Man and the Punisher, issue number 4. So this is the third appearance of the Punisher and the first appearance of the Punisher's battle van. Very cool. And then this right here for $20, I don't care. This is now the oldest comic I own. Got me some 10-cent Flash goodness. The Flash issue 122. Super cool. For $20, no problem. I was so happy to get this. This is from 1961. Oh my god, this was so cool. Now if only I could get the issue after this, issue 123. Tell you, I ain't gonna be paying no $20 for it though. But yeah, this was pretty darn cool. So I can't wait to slap this into a nice Mylar, and that'll be that. So that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down. And if you enjoy comic book hauls, take a look around my channel. I got tons of them. Not necessarily, old school books. I got a lot of, like weekly hauls and stuff like that. But every time I go to a con or whatever, I always do a video later on of my haul from it. So that's like a guarantee. So anyway, if you enjoy haul videos, take a look around. I got plenty of them. And also, while looking around my channel, make sure to comment on any video you like, because I love reading them as well as answering them. And also, while looking around, make sure to like or dislike any video you watch. Yes, I did say dislike, because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty? So that's it for now, but I will see you guys tomorrow for the, or is it tomorrow? Or the 12th, right? Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for your weekly dose of lame supervillain or superhero goodness. Alrighty, so till then, this is Punisher88 signing off. See ya!